A 35-year-old woman in Daytona Beach, Florida is in jail tonight. She is charged with first-degree premeditated murder. This is Nichole Mak. Nichole brutally ended her roommate's life this week and left him for dead. What happened was the police were alerted by someone in the neighborhood as the house where the crime took place was on fire. The victim was 79-year-old Michael Mak and was found inside of the burning home by police covered in multiple stab wounds to his torso and blunt force trauma to the back of his head. A bloody knife and 2 cell phones were also located beside his lifeless body. One of the cell phones was later identified as Nichole's. The landlord of the home was contacted and confirmed with police that the victim lived in the home with his roommate Nichole Mak. Police were able to make physical contact with Nichole later that day. Upon approaching her, police noticed that she was holding a knife and a hammer in her hands. She eventually released the items and was apprehended by the police. During the investigation, her story changed multiple times. She told police that she was homeless and did not live at the home in question. After additional questioning, she eventually confessed to being roommates with Mr. Mak. She also told officers the victim's bedroom is upstairs and she never goes upstairs except to feed her spiders. What was that statement really about? I'm assuming that the crime took place in a room upstairs. Either way, it sounds like she was making excuses to try and clear her as being a suspect. As the investigation was wrapping up, the investigators explained to Nichole that they needed a sample of her DNA as part of their standard procedures. She asked for something to drink and was provided with a Diet Mountain Dew. Nichole suddenly began pouring the Mountain Dew all over her body in an attempt to wash away any possible evidence. What really happened in the home that led up to the crime? What could have possibly caused this 35-year-old to end the life of an elderly individual? Is this a potential relative of hers? Will she plead insanity? This case is very interesting with so many unanswered questions. No additional details have been released as of today. My heart goes out to Mr. Mak's family. May they receive justice.